Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham reaction for Match Day BSM Trophy League. I don't even know. This group stage. It's the goddamn group stage. Yes, but it is the Wrexham reaction. We have a 1-1 draw. We lost out on penalties, 3-1 against Port Vale. And it says Port Stale. And listen. The good news is that we got to see some of the new players. But the even better news is didn't matter if we won or lost because we're still going through a top of the table. So all that's good. We got to see some of the new players. We have some interviews from Parkinson and Aaron James, which we're going to walk through. I'll give my say. I want to get your say as well. There was a full 11 change that happened, and I was right. I said Paul Mullen will come into the game. Ken owes me 50 yards for our bet this week when I outdrive him. So there you go. And we got to see some of the new guys, which is great. So smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the Local Pundit. We are just 2 away from 1.37 thousand followers, which is great. So here we go, and we're going to do this. And Kevin is first, my friends. Kevin is first. Yes, you are. And Drew is not first. You're 1.5. Nikki D's in the house. And Marie from SoCal, thank you for the heads up to tell me that the interviews you up. So awesome stuff. All right, let me give you my full take before I go in. Glenda Brucey. How you doing, Glenda? Good to see you. All right, here's my take. All right, here it is. This was a dead rubber game where nothing mattered, okay? Nothing mattered. We made a full change of 11. Maxey came in. It looks like Boyley might have hurt himself in the warm-up, which is great. Max came in, scored the goal, by the way. Scored the goal. Our striker center half, which is great, and played really well himself. But this is a dead rubber game. We got to see 11 players that we don't get to see that often. And I liked it. In the back, I thought, they first started out with Callum Burton, and then we got Chomp come in for his 50th. I thought he would take a penalty, to be honest with you. He didn't win with the penalties. On the left side, Mendy, little ring rust on him for sure, which is fine. Brunt, to me, he did very well. I know the competition, whatever it is, I think Brunt looked really good. I think this is a player. Unfortunately, we can't I think Ken asked a good question for the first time ever. That who's he replacing in that back line? Nobody right now. But to know that he's there, and I think he's our future, which is great. Brunt looks good. He charges forward. He wins his headers. He had couple of great defensive plays going to ground. He controls the line. You can see he's very vocal in the back there. So I really liked him. Max came in the back, and I thought he did very well. Looked like late coming on, and he did score a goal. Although his Bristol Street Mortars patch was coming off during the match, but good to see him get the armband, which is great. And I'm going to get to that in a second, Matt Al. So I thought that was great. So there's a lot of positives to take out of this. On the right side, you also had, who's on the right of him? Aaron James. AJ, good for him. Came in, did a job. Awesome. I'm happy that he got his timeout. Hold on. Why am I forgetting a couple of people here? Let me just see here. I want to make sure I have it right. One second. Where I deleted everything. What's wrong with me? This is what happens when I mess everything up. I'm losing players here. Who started on the right? Okay. Cleworth, Brunt, Bolton. Okay. Unfortunately, Bolton did go out early on with a calf injury. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see him enough. Unfortunately, that's not good. Ravon came in. So Bolton, for me, coming back, he had an injury coming back. This is from not playing. You get a little stiff. You go out, you try to go full bore. These guys are tremendous athletes, and he got injured. It looked like a left calf injury, unfortunately for him. Ravon came in, did very well, getting a couple crosses. It was double team in the first half. Kind of faded away in the second half a little bit, but that's understanding. He hasn't had game time. So I'm saying that on two part of there. Having Bolton not playing a lot of games, coming in cold, causes an injury on a Tuesday night in Stoke-on-Trent. So fortunately for him, but Ravon came in the 12th minute. Anthony Ford played well himself. I like to see him. Matty James and Josh Adam. Here we go. Now, here you go. Matty James and Josh Adam came in. Both were asking for the ball. There's two players in there. There's two really good players there. Josh Adams, a player. You can see it. He's heady. His head was up. He wanted the ball. Him and Matty James are trying to pull the strings, which is really good in the middle of the park. Reminding me a little bit of, this is the bad version of like Odegaard or somebody like that coming in. They both look really good. Both were wanting the ball. I like the way they were managing the middle of the park, coming after, going out. So if you saw when the ball went around the back line, those guys were following it on either side to try to get the ball 2 feet to move it forward. So they looked really good. Matty James, I know he didn't have a spectacular performance, but I like the quality of the player. Josh Adam, a younger player who he just brought in from Man City, who was I think it was a unrestricted free agent. Awesome. I like the quality of that player. He's bigger than I thought he was, which is good. So keep an eye on him for our future. Rathbone came in late on. Okay, 82 minutes. What's he going to do? Not much. But it is what it is. Mendy, like I said, needed a little bit of touch work there. Mo Fall had some really great touches. Had a shot on goal. Brought that ball down. I know it's not everyone wants to like get on him. He's not. What do we spend the money for? Just chill the F out. He's 22 years old. He's a player that looks a little gangly, but he's got good feet. He has a good like pity pat 1-2 in there. Likes to play back from goal. He has a bit of pace about him. He gets his head on balls and gets some shots on target, which is really good. So chill out with the Mo Fall shit. That's it. Okay, he's a young player. No one else is on Mo Fall than anyone else. Like, just everyone needs to relax on him. I'm sick of it. The guy looked good out there. Give him time. He has a different cadence to him. He like I said, he's got a different cadence to him. It's more like somebody said a Peter Crouch to him, or even I like the concept of what he's going to be doing. So everyone chill out on him. Mo Fall had a decent game. Wasn't spectacular, but he's still getting used to playing in it. But Vartson too, very athletic, holds the ball up well, and goes deep to pick up the ball. I like him. I really like him. I don't know if he'll stay long term, but I like the idea. Mullen came out in 66th minute. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I have no clue why he came on the pitch. Harry Ashfield did come on at some point too, at this 82nd minute. So, anyways, that's my quick 2 cents of what happened today. It's Dimitar Berbatov. By the way, the Mo Fall reminds me of Dimitar Berbatov. Dimitar Berbatov played for Manchester United and Spurs, and he was so polarizing because people thought he was lazy. He didn't like it, but his touches were unique and precise. Just go back and watch Dimitar Berbatov, and then go watch Mo Fall play again. So I'm shutting that down. I'm not going to put up anyone's comments in regards to how shit he is. So there you go. I'm done with that. All right. Let's get to a little bit here. Matt says, I'm excited about the prospect about Josh Adam. Apparently, we do need target practice. Yes, Marie from Selkow, we do. And quite true, says Nikki D. And Matty James has possible hamstring injury. Oh, Jesus, did I miss that? So is that in there? Don't spoil it. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't spoiled it yet. Yes, target practice is needed. Ruth H. And Kevin said, I don't understand all the anxiety around Mo Fall. He's a prospect. He needs to improve every time he plays. I agree with you. All right. So let's do this. Let's get to the Phil Parkinson interview and then Aaron James interview. I'm hoping that Matt Al might have just spilled the beans on something that we didn't know about yet, but let's go in here. There we go. Here's Parkinson.
Point at Vale Park and you finished top of Group B in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Job done?
Yeah, that was the aim of the night, to get a home side in the next round, and we've achieved that. I thought it was an excellent performance. There was lots of many positives for us tonight. We knew the penalty shootout was incidental. Obviously, we still wanted to win it, but the job was that we knew if we did get beat here tonight, we'd be top of the group. And the 3 games, that's a good return for us.
Yep.
3 pleasing moments tonight. Mark Howard making his.
By the way, the first question, first answer. How calm is he? Yeah, the goal was to get through. The goal was to get through. Totally calm, knows what's going on. Said on the weekend's going to be 11 players are going to have their opportunity. O'Connell apparently might have a thigh injury, so that's why he didn't play tonight. We'll get that out of there. And Boyle, we will see, I think, get injured in the warm-up.
Fifth Wrexham appearance, and then a number of players from the academy, including Harry Ash and Aaron James, playing tonight as well. Yeah,
I think all round, we had a few setbacks. Boyle got injured in the warm-up, then Bolts just felt his calf as well. Yeah. So we had a few setbacks on the night, but I don't think we let it affect us. I thought the back 3, Aaron, Max and Brunty were brilliant. The athleticism, the quality on the ball was superb. I thought Seb came on and, got back to how Seb can play. He was great, looked a real threat. Midfield 3, 40, professionalism, top class. Yeah. Matty James, great control in the middle of the pitch. And Josh Adams, first game for us, and showed real quality, I thought, at times. This is a big old pitch to make your debut on, and I thought he was excellent. Jacob, fantastic for him to get 90 minutes. And the front two, brilliant, really good combination. Played close together, and I thought they worked tirelessly for the team. So it's a really good workout. We said to the lads in the hotel when we had pre-match that the aim of tonight was obviously to get through, to win the group, but secondly to have a really good workout tonight for all those lads who needed some valuable game time, and we really got that on a big pitch against a good team who were top of their league, and they knew they had to win tonight. So all in all, I thought it was an excellent night's work for us. And we move on to the next round.
Yeah, let me take this on right now, real quick. So it was a big pitch. Talk about these are big pitches, whatever. Also, you got to take in the fact there was nobody there. There was nobody there. It was like a COVID game, for God's sakes. The boys came out, and the goal was to probably not get injuries. We succeeded to. We had 2 of them come up. But he went through the entire – I went the back line, front line, and back line, middle, and front line. And he praised – almost everybody there and what their jobs were tonight and what they were going to do going forward, right? Matty, Josh Adam making his debut tonight. Mofal and Budvarsson staying together, having that playing big and little, although they're kind of like big and medium, you know what I mean? Backline, he said he praised them, really athletic, and I thought that we have a very, very, very good athletic backline, both our first team and second team. He has as much as sometimes we get frustrated, myself included, with Parkinson in regards to like subbing and wanting to play for us, he has a knack on what he's doing with this club, what he's doing with the players. So again, we kick every ball just like he does. So we're critical, and that's fine. It's okay to be critical. Doesn't mean like, Parky out, ball is bullshit. But he has an idea what he's doing with this squad. We're seeing the evolution of the squad. We don't know it yet, but we're seeing the evolution of it. We're seeing how we're going to play. Like the players that we have right now could be the players that could be for the next like 2 or 3 seasons that, they're just starting out. They're coming through the academy. We just got them in. For the championship level, whatever it is, players that are coming in. If we don't even know we're signing yet, but he has an idea of what the squad is looking like. So let's take that on. And Marie from Silka had a great comment right here. Most relaxed I've seen Parky in a while. Yeah. Well, tonight had no pressure, but his pressure was just on him. No pressure outwardly. The pressure was on himself and on the team to just see what we have. What are we dealing with here? Who are the players that we have? Who can we count on moving forward? Who are these guys that are going to be like, okay, is there an opportunity for us to increase their minutes, getting them forward? Mendy getting 90 minutes. Yeah, Mendy's a good player. We'll see what happens to him in the future. No dice on him as a person, whatever. We'll see what happens to him in the future. Ravon, he mentioned there too. Ravon is one for our future. Matty James did really well. Josh Adam, all those things. So I think what he's saying, and then the calmness, he has an idea of what this squad is looking like. He has an idea what the 5-year plan, what the club is looking like too, which is good with the investments and where we want to go. So take all that on. I know like 30,000 foot. Let's just pull back on that. And you're right. He does look very calm. If we're going in, like we get to the minutia of this every game, kicking every ball. What did Budvarsson do there? What did Palmer? Why did he fall there? Why did he kick that ball? F, Y, and Z. All that stuff. So I think Parkinson is doing good man management, good club management, and good management outwards to the masses like us. So I'm very impressed with it. And granted, I get frustrated myself. But, we didn't lose tonight. Didn't matter. 3-1. We're still going through top of the league, which is fine. But this was about a workout. This is about players getting on the pitch and getting time on the pitch, getting used to each other, playing on. Granted, there wasn't no fans there. For God's reason, I don't know why. But getting on the pitch and getting used to the club. So I'm very, very proud of that. Sorry, it's long-winded, but I just wanted to take that on myself. So, and Kevin had a good point. There you go. All right. Talking about Mofal.
Just mentioned there, is there any update you can issue on Will or Luke? Was it just a case of precaution, Ray?
Luke.
Sorry, case of what?
Precaution.
No, it wasn't precaution. Boyley's pulled his calf in the warm-up. He had a bit of a tight calf in the week, but it was diagnosed as a kick. Really, we weren't worried about it, and then he's pulled his calf, and then Bolt's just first time he sprinted, felt his go. So that's always a blow because we've got a lot of games coming up, and two players down who needed the game tonight. More importantly, so listen, that's the way it goes.
But these guys do need the games. They don't get when there's a difference between practice games, scrimmages, whatever, and there's games where it's like your energy's going, you're full blooded, and Boyley hasn't played much, Bolton hasn't played much, so I'm not saying he needs to rotate the squad more. I'm not going to get into that tonight, but because whatever it is, what it is. But that's what happens when you go full bore, when you go and put your go balls deep. That's what happens, and it is what it is, and it's going into the winter time, or sorry, autumn going into winter. So bodies react in different ways. So it's unfortunate for them, but he knows that, and luckily we have a big squad. We need to use it.
Us, we played really well, particularly in the first half. I thought we passed it really well. The quality of the passing was good. The structure out of possession was excellent. And all in all, we came to achieve the top of the group, and we've achieved that.
Yeah.
Looking ahead to Saturday, a trip to face Stockport County, a side that you've had lots of close counters with in the past. What are you expecting, and what are you expecting from the trip?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I saw him play Wickham. Obviously, I haven't watched the Bolton game yet because I was concentrating on tonight. We had someone at the game, so tomorrow morning, then we'll start reviewing the performance against Bolton, because obviously it was completely different to the one against Wickham. But I just want to concentrate on tonight, really, and give the young lads, a lot of credit for their performance.
Thank you, Phil.
Thank you.
Well done. Yeah, he's got a lot on his plate. A lot he's managing, which is good, and I'll take all of that. I obviously he hasn't turned to look at the weekend Stockport. We said to the guys they won 5-0. I'm sure he knows that, but he's managing a squad. Parkinson is managing a squad, trying to figure some things out. We have gotten so far in the league and being third and doing very well. Our players are doing very, very well. I would say some of these games are not a distraction, but also like a way to elevated scrimmages, elevated training matches, which is good for us. But now it's all about the league. This cup, takes place at the EFL and the FA Cup, which we both went out on, and now this is the only cup we're in. But, I feel like he's learning the squad himself. He's got new players in, trying to see how they are. Remember, some of these players haven't played a lot. Brunty hasn't played a lot. I'm not saying he's going to replace anybody in the first starting lineup, but he hasn't seen Brunty. He hasn't seen Matty. He hasn't seen Bavardson. He hasn't seen Mofal. The only guy he's really seen that we brought in to the summer is Dobson and Scar at this point. And Scar and Dobson have been quality players for us. And I feel like, he's still learning his squad himself. And Marie from SoCal said this a couple days ago. I'd be nervous if we are playing our best, but we're not. And we're still doing very well. Yes, we were at a couple tournaments, but in the league, if we were playing our best and this was it, I'd be nervous, but we're not even at our best yet. I'll take that on. I'll take it on to anybody. We are not even close to seeing our best yet, our best starting 11, our best performance yet. We've had a couple performances that have been spectacular, but not even at our best. And so I look at Parkinson and Marie, you said it again. He looks very calm. I think he's growing into the season himself. He's getting comfortable back in this league. He's getting the players comfortable back in this league. There's some players that are there that I'll just keep privately to myself right now that might be favorites to the fan base, but to the fan base, but we need to work on the pitch. Yes, I know our club is 360, the town, who we're investing in the town, investing in on the field, off the field, in the community and things like that. But this guy, Parkinson, is worried about it on the pitch. Not that he doesn't care about those things, but there's a reason why I'm like, hey, start Bavardson, but he starts Palmer. There's a reason why that tonight I'm like, why the fuck is Mullen coming on and he comes on for 30 minutes? He has his reasons, and I question him, but I'm like, cool, I'm on board with it. because I still feel like what he's doing and what he's learning, he's like learning about the league and he's learning about his team. So I don't know if anyone agrees with that. That's my take on it, and I get frustrated at times too. But I give him the credit for what he's doing, and it's total respect there, total respect. Matt Parker didn't mention the MJ injury. Do you have news? Says Marie from SoCal. If we play like we did tonight against Stockton, the ribbons apart on New A Hill, we need to score. Weirdly, Mullen compared to last year at the stage is 1 goal. Yes, well, this is a different team, but I thought we moved the ball more fluidly tonight, Matt Al, because I feel like Josh Adam and I feel like Matty James did well moving the ball. I believe Dobson's good. I don't think Big L and Cannon moved the ball the way that Josh Adam and Matty did tonight. I think Dobson is one of our best players. I'd almost kind of partner Dobson with Matty James and see how that goes. I'm just saying. But again, do you have news on someone pulling MJ in his injury? Let's know, Matto. Let me know, Matto. Let us know, Matto. Okay, this is AJ.
Aaron, a start for you tonight against Port Vale as we progress through into the next round of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. How did you find it?
Yeah, no, the game was really good. I thought it was quite a competitive game. I thought we dominated and played quite well in the first half, created a few chances. And then I think in the second half, obviously went ahead. And I think they kind of grew into the game a little bit more as kind of we got our legs kind of went a little bit. But I think overall it was a very competitive game. And I think, yeah, both teams played well. And I think we're just disappointed to concede that set piece late on.
Yep.
But overall, I think the performance was pretty good.
Yep.
On a personal note, you've had quite a few opportunities in this competition over the course of this campaign. How's that aided in your own development, do you think?
Yeah, no, it's been brilliant. I think the only way you can really truly improve in football is by playing as many matches as possible. So getting the game time and minutes in this kind of competition is really important. Along with the Central League games, I think those two are the kind of main competitions where I'll get my minutes in. And I think it's just really good to play in those games and be around the first team and get that kind of experience and hopefully progress further on in the future.
Has there been any?
I'd say AJ's really well spoken. Speaking, he seems like a good head on the shoulder, young player. Good for him. Understanding what's going on the field and off the field and how he's going to progress. Took his opportunity tonight. I thought he played fairly well. So just keep an eye on him. But one, I'm not saying it's a cotton wool, but just keep an eye on him. I like what he's saying, and he'll play anywhere for them. He's playing the back line, middle of the park. Good for him. I like this. This is really, really good quality of what we're doing behind the scenes with some of our younger players.
From maybe some of the senior heads or Phil pre-match when you played in these matches as to how to get through it and just what to do?
Yeah, just to enjoy it. I think that's the main message from all the coaching staff, all the players, is to enjoy it. I think I have done. I think also just kind of do what I've been doing in training and doing in the previous games. I think there's not a lot of pressure put on us or any of the younger lads. I think they create a really good environment for the development of young players like myself, like Josh, who started his first game today, like Harry Ash. So yeah, I think just to kind of enjoy the game, not a lot of pressure, and yeah, get some minutes under your belt.
I smiled there because I'm just. It sounds so corny, but it's like you're proud to hear that. It's like no pressure. What they tell him to go out and do. He's a young kid. He's probably a little bit nervous, but I like that they put him out there to do an interview. Get used to it, kid, because you got a bright future, whether it be here or somewhere else. And hopefully it's here, and hopefully you can go on strength to strength. But I had a bit of a smile there. You could see that it's like, God, they all care. There's more than just. I know it sounds so stupid and lofty, but it's more than just what's on the pitch. You feel like the club cares about these people, than just players. They're not just cogs in the wheel. They're not just numbers in the back of the shirt with names there. You can tell, and I think it's great. I think it's really good. Really, really good.
How do you think you stepped up this season? Because there were obviously opportunities last season, but then there's been more training opportunities, more opportunities on the pitch to really go and hone your craft, it seems.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'd like to kind of maybe go on loan in January to play more minutes and things like that. But yeah, no, I think the opportunities have really helped develop me. I think playing against a proper good like EFL.
Okay. Just said I'd like to go out in January, go to loan. Okay. They said it last year. Okay. I kind of like that too. I kind of like that he's just I that's an interesting comment. I don't know how to take that. Did he say, hold on, let me rewind that back. Did he say I would like to, or did he say I would have liked to? Let me just take that on real quick. Let me see.
Playing against a proper good like EFL side today
Hold on.
helped develop me. I think playing against a proper good like EFL side today, it can only help my development along with the other young lads.
So I know I went back too much.
So yeah, no, I just hope the opportunities keep coming and hopefully, I keep taking them.
Thank you, Aaron.
Oh, I missed it. Hold on.
No one believed it at first, but now everyone.
I missed it. But did he say that I'd like to go out? I'd like to go out on loan. Or he said, yeah, okay, that's fine. Interesting that he mentioned it about January possible loan. If that's what is being that, I hope he is. And fair play to him. Was he supposed to? I don't know. And I that's why I love watching this and reaction. That's why it's a reaction reaction. I don't know if he was supposed to say that. That's what I heard. I thought it's possible going on loan. And to be fair, we're only in the BSM trophy, and he's not going to get any league time. So if I'm him, I'm saying, hey, go. If they care about him, like I just said 90 seconds ago, let him go out on loan. Let him go. Let him go do his thing. That's awesome. But he's good for them, man. Good for them. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of what they're doing there. I've been a football fan for over 20 years myself, and everyone knows I've supported Manchester United, and I'm so disheartened by it because it's all about money and everything. I'm so happy to have found this with all of you, to see that, to have just this like connection with the club and what they're doing and the players. So whether he was supposed to say that, I don't know. So on that bombshell, holy God. Matt Al says, Reaping Stockholm, he pulled up around 80 minutes. He's talking about AJ. Let me see what happened. Who's he talking about? Let me go back here. Sorry, I'll make sure I'm like, who are the guys? MJ injury. He pulled up around 80 minutes, grabbing his hamstring, was limping after 90 M's. Matty James never took a penalty, just what I saw. So Matty James. So I hope that's not true. So there's only one MJ in my book. It's Michael Jordan, but I hope that's not true about Matty James. But anyways, listen, we're going through top of the division, which is good after a good night out. And it's a good night for everybody. Yes, we didn't win, a crapshoot when it goes to penalties, as it is. We got to see some of the players got on there. You see Parkins, it was totally calm, totally just cool. We got this, that's fine. Totally understanding of what this night was. My impressive performances of the night for me were Brunt, Matty James, Josh Adam, and who else? But Vartan and Mofal I like to see them up front. So Brunty, though, for lack of better words, my man of the match, Max did score, but Brunt did put himself about. It wasn't a spectacular game. It was a stalemate, as we know. The goal was okay on their end. Our goal from Maxi was good, but Vartan did have a head on, and Max put it back in the net. But it's good to see some of these players and seeing to our future a little bit here, or what's not going to be our future. Not going to name any names, but this is the evolution of the season. So, Tuesday night game, boys did well. The Matty James things would also come out concerning Matty's hamstring. Yes. So we'll keep an eye on that, Matto. Keep an eye on that for sure. All right. Well, that's we're gonna wrap it up there. Appreciate everyone coming in for the Wrexham reaction and watching for the watch along as well. We had a fairly large watch along for a Tuesday night game. So thanks all for coming in. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the Local Pundit. I could almost put the 1.37 up there. It just quite made it up. But let's keep going. Get your memberships, get your badges, get your emojis in there too. All fun. And like I said, please smash the like. It does help the algorithm out, helps grow the channel, as you know. And we'll see you tomorrow for the Wrexham reaction. For the Wrexham time. No, not Wrexham time. What am I talking about? For the Breakfast Club. There's so many Rex goddamn things. We'll be live tomorrow for the news and update show. Please hit the like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you, Glenn. Appreciate it. Yes. News and update show tomorrow, Rex's Club. And we'll do footy tips, and we're live on Saturday versus Stockport. It's going to be an absolute banger. Absolute banger. And for a channel note, I'm going to do a watch along for the Netflix Tyson and Tyson Paul fight. So that's at 5:00 PST my time. So on that bombshell, I'll see y'all soon.